Nice of him. I just left. I didn't mean to. I was just stopping to stop and restart the camera, or maybe he stopped for some other reason. Anyway, here at Gypsum Canyon, I pulled off real quick because we're going to start a new audio test. We're about to get on the freeway, 91 eastbound. Going to stand up. We're going to test this audio out. Okay, got the GSA gunship running up to 50 miles an hour now. Got green lights. Up to 70 now. Okay, we're up to 80 now. Freeway speeds. Yeah, this is freeway speeds here in Southern California. As you can see, I'm doing 80 right now, and I'm right in the flow of traffic. That's how we roll. So hopefully the audio quality is good. It's just past 5 o'clock, 5:04 p.m. I'm about halfway through my commute, and it's going to get interesting up here in a bit. The traffic is going to increase. We'll do a little bit of lane splitting. So I can test the audio quality at high speed like I'm doing right now. Move over a lane. We can also test it at low speed as we start to filter through the traffic. And hopefully the quality will be good. I hope everybody's doing good. This type of video making is kind of like a homecoming to me in a way. I used to do stuff like this on the YouTube Bullet Train channel and Lyle's Brother channel, although to different ends with both of those channels. I got to regain my footing to do this again. I'm for 4 years. I'm quite out of practice. It is vlogging, extemporaneous. Talking at the camera is something that doesn't come. I mean, now that I've lost it, I realize it doesn't just come naturally. I have to build up to it. I wonder how that happened before. How I did it without even knowing it. I know why. How it was the catalyst of Japan. There was always something to talk about in Japan. Something to turn to if the conversation began to lag. You can say, "Whoa, there's a shrine, there's a temple, whatever." I've mentioned this before in past videos, and I guess it's a worthwhile point. It's easy to become a vlogger when you have a crutch. Over here is not so many crutches. Okay, we might be seeing some brake lights soon. Maybe up there just about where that big turn is that turns to the right. Might start slowing down up there. Filtering is a little bit exciting. The filtering being, of course, another term for lane splitting. When a motorcycle darts between the cars. And I have to watch it because I've become aware that I ride differently when the camera's running. I ride for the camera. So, case in point. When we first started this video, I took off up that off-ramp. I was up from 0 to 80 miles an hour in a very short order, much faster than I would normally do. And I was doing that for you guys, showing off a little bit. I don't normally ride like that. I'm a very boring, conservative rider. And I gotta get back in that habit. I have to stay like that. That's the safe way to ride, and not be riding for the camera, but riding for safety. So now I'm going to pull over here a little bit, a couple lanes over, and we're going to try to drop the speed down to 55. See how the sound is in the slow lane at 55, and then the traffic should pick up. It'll get congested up here, and then we'll start filtering a little bit. So now I'm in the slow lane. Let's drop our speed down. Now we're down to 65, talking at my normal voice. Okay. Now we're down to 60. Cars are starting to pull up behind me, but I'm in the slow lane, so they're going around me, as you can see if I've got the camera back. And I'll load up the rear camera on this video so you can see what's going on behind me. Let's get it down to 55 now. And the reason 55 is important is that's my cruising speed, believe it or not. Normally I ride about 55 or 60. Boring old grandpa. 60, can't quite get myself to come down to 55 with that traffic behind me. Someone just sent me an invitation to a meeting. Work goes on. highway patrol up here on the right. Got the people off to the side of the road there. 50 was a good excuse to get down to 55. That was it. And here we go. Here's the slowing traffic. We're down to 55 right now. I'm talking my normal voice. Now I need to get over now because the lane that I'm in right now is going to switch on to the 91 westbound, and I don't want to be doing that. I want to be over there for the 55 south. So next chance I get, I'm going to move over, as this person's doing. Here we go. Let's cruise over here. I'm in the lane, and then I can, as soon as it's safe, I can slide in here between these cars and start maneuvering my way up. Here we go. Now, lane splitting is legal in California, although if I get in an accident, I'll probably get the blame. The trick, of course, is to do it in such a way that there's not much chance that anyone's going to, change lanes while you're splitting. There's just not much room between you and the cars. So it's good to do it in such a way that you can slide between the cars. Now there's a groove in the road right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, that line next to the white line. It just got smaller. And I don't like to split right there because your tires can get stuck in it. But up here is okay. So I think I'm okay. There we go. I'm good. Okay, a little bit risky. That truck could have turned over and then that red car coming in quick. But I didn't think he was going to come into a second lane. Here we go. Actually, I'm not doing a very good job of lane splitting. I'm kind of violating my principles right now. But I'm running with my gut a little bit. This is better up here. Okay, now I'm splitting here between the cars, and there's room between the cars, and most importantly, there's a car on either side, so they're not likely to split. They're not likely to change lanes because they're aware of the other car, and they don't want to hit that car. So that's why I gunned it right there. I wanted to get between those cars before that sedan got ahead of the van. Now, after we go around this edge over here, go through this tunnel, under this bridge, and around the corner, the traffic's going to open up again. And then in very short order, we're going to have a carpool lane on the left, and we can get ourselves up to 80 again. Doing 60 right now. Got the boom mic turned in close to my mouth, and it's been a real battle. I mean, this is about as good as I could possibly imagine getting this configuration. And yet I still hear either wind noise or low audio. And I've adjusted the boom. I did a long video coming in this morning. I wasn't pleased with the audio. And I've adjusted the boom for this ride home, and I'm hoping this will do the job. At least be manageable. Now remember, I've got the full face shield up, so my face is exposed to the wind behind my windscreen. So this is by no means an enclosed environment. So it's kind of astonishing that I'm getting quality audio at all. Okay, we're now ready to free up. There I am, kind of showing off for the camera again. Take it easy, Kurt. Doing 75 right now. In another quarter mile, we'll be able to move over to the carpool lane. And then everything's going to slow down again. All these cars on the right side are going to start going slow once we get close to the 22. Pardon me. Here's the carpool lane up here. Got a speed racer behind me. There we go. Hopefully Mario Andretti will just go around me to the right, not pulling behind me. We're at 80 miles an hour right now. Lots of wind noise. Okay, I'm going to listen to some music for a bit. We'll just ride for a little bit. I'll talk a little more when we get to the 5. Listening to the Chainsmokers, Paris. Love the Chainsmokers. One of the best things about coming back to America was rediscovering pop music, the current pop music. Love the stuff that is being made here now. Okay, we're getting close to the 22, and about a mile or so before the 22, we're going to see some lights turn on, and the traffic to the right of me is going to slow down. Gets a little dangerous then. I'll share with you why once we get there. It's going to start getting congested up there on the right. Should start seeing the brake lights turn on. What's happening, it's going to happen is that as it begins to slow down, people on that immediate right lane to the right of me are going to get impatient, and they're going to swing right into my path. So I always get over here in the far left, just in case. They're going to really slow down in a second. We're going to be swooping by him now in just a moment. Not so bad. Oh, lots of lights right there. Watch out. As soon as we get past the 22, things will be good. Ooh, lots of lights right there. Remember, this is my daily commute. So if it seems like I'm being guarded, it's because I do this every Monday through Friday. And even if it doesn't happen today, it's going to happen tomorrow. Now I need to get over myself because the 5 is coming up. So it's good to find a place you can get in just before everything slows down. I probably got over a little earlier than I actually needed to. I could have gone probably another mile, but that's okay. And now I can start doing some lane splitting. Let's get over another lane or two. And got the boom mic right on my mouth. Gosh, I hope it sounds good. Now, this is a little bit iffy place. I can lane split here, but there's a lot of people kind of, these people over here on the left are on the right are gonna want to get over there if they want to stay on the 55 and not get on the 5. So I got to watch out for them. You see, there's lots of filtering. Lots of traffic moving back and forth ahead of me there. But I will split here if the path of wildness is before me. Oh, that's so hokey to say that. I will do it. Oh, this is a little more Chainsmokers. Oh, how about a little more Chainsmokers? This time I'm going to listen to Coldplay. Something just like this. Love that song. Now we may be able to do some splitting as we go up and over the 55. The first time I did this, I felt really anxious, but I do it so often now. It's all going to slow down up here, and I'll be able to filter right through. As we go over the bridge, here we go. And we are splitting. It's going to slow down up here. Got to watch people changing lanes. No one behind me, no bikes. Checking for bikes back there. There we go. There's the madness that is the 5. Okay, it gets a little crazy up here. Oh, that person moved over. Thank you. I'll give him a nice wave. Thank you. Okay, once we get down here, we'll have to make our way across the freeway to get back in the carpool lane. And then it gets a little nuts up here. Now you can kind of follow along with this Toyota right here. Now I'll need to get over. People are going to be sweeping in. Usually I'd move over sooner. And we're over and we'll start sliding. And we're good. And we're good. Gotta watch out for bikes that might be lane splitting over here. We want to pull in front of them. And we're good. Let's get up another one or two. Oh, there goes the bike. And we're gonna be able to hop on there in just a second. And just a few more miles to home. Maybe 5 miles, 3 miles. Okay, here we are. The entrance to the carpool lane is right up here. And we are in. The carpool lane's going to close up again. And we're into the home stretch. Woo! Love this Chainsmokers. Coldplay, so good. I know we're not supposed to split lanes above 30, and I'm doing 65, but oh well. Something you gotta kind of get into, like a little bit of habits, you know. And some brake lights right there from this guy. Let's go ahead and swoop on past. Now we're switching to The Weekend. I Feel It Coming. Good song. Oh, we're going to catch up to that bike if this guy's moving over. Oh, changed his mind. I see what might be a motorcycle light back there. There might be a bike back there. Gotta watch out for the CHP bikes. And see that big building up there? That's where I live. Right next to it. I think I'll get off the carpool lane on the left side today. I'll go ahead and catch up with these bikes. Here we go. Oh, I've got, I think, 2 Harleys up there. Or at least, you know, cruisers. Everything's slowing down all of a sudden. It's a big bike in the back there, smaller one up front. Oh, they must be together. Brake lights ahead. We're getting off at the next off ramp to the left. To the left, you might ask? Yeah. My off ramp is to the left. Suddenly slow. I really think there's a bike back there. Okay, my off ramp is up here on the left. Blinkers on. All right. Here we are, South Central Irvine, so to speak. Is it really South Central? It's just south. Okay, let off the engine. Standing up and just kind of cruising in for a stop. Full wind on the face, on the boom mic now. Gonna reposition it a little bit. Now I got it right in front of me again. There we go. Past the little Kawasaki back there. Last song, I'm listening to Fleetwood Mac Dreams, the Giga Mesh edit. Love this these types of edits that are done. Old classic song. Can't stop bopping to it. Here we go. And home. Hey, made it home before dark. Woohoo! And I got a late start, and I even stopped once. It's a good sign. Oh, here's my where I keep my bike cage. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and open the cage, and we'll get the bike in, shut everything down, and go upstairs and check out this audio quality. If it's decent, I'll upload it. If not, the world will never know. The doctor's back with his S1000 XR BMW. His bike was gone for almost a week. I guess he was out on a tour. I call him the doctor because it says the doctor on his bike. He's a nice guy. Alright, the GSA is settled in. See? The doctor. Lights off. Heater grips off. So how many? Yep. Get my lunch. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I'm going to shut the cameras off now. Have a great evening. GoPro, video, stop.